What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of the career mode of Extreme Landings. Probably only be 2 videos. I don't know how many. Oh, maybe more. I guess we only did first landing, hit the point. So, fast landing, not first landing. So we did a couple tutorials before we did this. So this is probably going to be maybe 2 or 3. More videos after this. Anyways, let's do fast landing. Oh, I remember we left off on this one. We're going to try this one more time and then we'll just ditch it. But we have to go full power and tip the nose down and probably put the gear down right away. Alright, let's start. Just waiting. Okay. Nose down, power to full, and gear coming down. I'm so excited I can barely talk. Alright, now let's get this going. We want to go back at about, what did we decide, 60 degrees? No, it was like 45 or something. We'll keep it at 55 for now because we've got the gear down. We were still experimenting with that, I remember. Okay. Let's go down a little bit more. Coming through 15,000 feet. Trying to pick up a little bit of speed there still. The other thing I wasn't really doing super aggressively last time was holding the speed brake. So there's 8,000 feet. We're going to power idle, brakes. Oh shoot, we screwed this up. Well, I screwed this up, you guys are just watching. I think I said we were going to try one more time, but we'll probably try 2 more times if this is the one more. Come on. Oh, we touched down too fast, I remember that. Last time we did the same thing. We're not going to touch down till 230. Alright, retry. Let's do the same thing for the most part, except for we're going to be more aggressive with the... well, we're not going to be quite as aggressive with the nose down. We're actually going to keep it at like 50 degrees so we can get out, or 45 degrees so we can get some space between us and the runway. The gear's down, so that's good. It's not getting us, we can't go quite as fast with the gear down. But I don't, okay, so if this one doesn't work out, we'll try it with the gear up until now. Okay, 50 degrees down on the opposite way. Again, we're still going away from the airport at this point because we're more than straight down. There's 10,000 feet. Speed brakes. Flaps. Okay, we're below 300 meter knots, so that's better than last time.
500, 200, 150, 30.
230. Oh, that was a little fast. Damn it. Okay, so we're going to keep the gear up this time. And hopefully that will do something for us. And the other thing is we're going to go straight down until we get above 450, and then we'll start doing this little number. Oh yeah, look at us, we're going over 500 knots, so that definitely helped a lot. So now we can go to 45 and get us some distance between us and the airport. That way we're coming, let's see that we're going so much faster now, so it's going to make it harder to slow down obviously, but getting us down quicker. Gotta focus on slowing this thing down. See, we're too fast to put the gear up still. I've got everything, speed brakes and flaps. Come on, 290 is what we need for gears coming down. I think this is looking better. Okay, let's get this thing on the ground so we can use the brakes. Oh, it's gonna be close. We're going to start coming off to this side so we can whip it around and help us brake a little bit. Let's whip it back and forth. Oh, did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh, so close. I'm going to count that as a win. That's going to be a win for us. We're going to move on. I've done it before, but apparently not quite that great. So we've got to hit the point within 100 feet. We have some wind too, it looks like. So we're just picking up a little bit of speed here. Let's see, don't we have a wind? Yep, 9 knots from the left. So we can start slowing down now, I guess. Put the throttles to idle. This is again not how you fly a commercial airliner. Just in case you're wondering. Let's get the flaps in there and gear down, get it slowed down and stabilized. Probably going to want about half power with this configuration. Well, we still need to go down and slow down. And we're going to use, this is the opposite of how you actually do it, but we're going to use the rudder to keep us on center line. Going to put the flaps up to help us float a little bit longer because we're losing altitude and I don't want to mess with the throttles. Okay, getting close. I'm just going to mess with the throttle rather than mess with the flaps all the time. Oh, wrong button. Oh, did we do it? Nope. Well, I mean, we hit within 30, but I hit the wrong button. And instead of hitting the speed brakes to slam us down, we hit the rudder. Just a mess. Just a mess. Alright. One of the things we're going to do is come over here a little bit more. Get the gear down. Flaps 10. I say flaps 10, but again, this thing is obviously an Airbus because it's only 1, 2, 3 in full. Instead of actually letting the pilot know what he's doing. Actually, the Airbus is usually just take off, approach, and landing. Well, and then up, obviously, for actual cruise flight. Let's get those flaps coming down. Okay, gears down. Let's do the speed brakes. That'll help us see. When we're super slow like this, the speed brakes actually make us watch the airspeed there. We're at 156, let go. And then the airspeed starts dropping. I put the brakes in, and the airspeed starts actually coming up a little bit. So when you get super slow, that's what they do. But they do shove us down, which is helpful in a situation like this. Come on, baby.
500.
Get us a little throttle so we don't completely stall out here, which we might anyway. Nope, looks like we're doing okay. And speed brakes to shove us down right on the point. 34.54 feet. Like a professional. Like I knew what I was doing. Let's bring those flaps up, get some weight on the wheels, help us brake, which I don't think really matters. Something this big, this fast. You never know. Champion. Look at us. Look at that. Congratulations. We got all 3 airplanes. Next. What do we have to do this? Ooh, fast landing. Okay. Fast landing. So whatever we do, first thing's going to be full power. Okay, we've got full power in. Where the hell is the airport? Are we going away from it? That's what it looks like on our heading indicator. Sneaky bastards. It's over there. Well, that I didn't start turning right away, so we may have burned this attempt, but at least we know it's behind us. So we got full power in, going 370 knots. Let's dive down and get as much of our potential energy transformed into kinetic energy as we can. Okay, coming in 2.2 miles. We'll dump everything. Speed brakes. Gear coming down. So we may have started braking too far. Yep, we definitely did. Don't want to keep our speed brakes in there because then we wouldn't make the runway.
50, 40, 20.
Oh, it's like that crash in, was it San Francisco, where they hit the seawall? Or, I think it was San Francisco, I don't think it was LA. Alright, let's try this. I think this will actually get us turned around faster than turning will, because there's 90, we don't want to stall, so we're going to put the flaps full. We'll probably stall right here anyway. Yep, we're stalled, that's for sure. Don't know how accurate this game is, so we're going to put the flaps to 2, because that would be better for recovery than flaps full. Just get the nose pointed down. There, she's flying again. Come on. You've got 230 knots. Why aren't you responding? There we go. That was not accurate at all. As soon as it stops the stall, it's responsive again, but not in this game, apparently. Okay. Now we're cruising along here. Let's get some airspeed. Let's go, go, go. I don't think we're going to make this one. I think that took too long with the stall and everything. I think turning's going to be our best bet in a situation like this. But let's practice a little bit. We did 2.2 last time. We're at 1.8 this time. Let's try that. 1.8 might have been too close. No, maybe not. Come on, gear, damn it. There it is. Hit an H or something instead of G. Alright, no, let's try 1.5 the next time. Because we're still coming over.
15.
We're still coming over just a bit slow. We can come over faster and use the brakes. We'll just restart now. We can just come over faster and use the brakes on the ground. That's more effective at stopping. Using the brakes on the ground is more effective at slowing down than using the speed brakes and stuff in the air. There, that's better. See, we're only at 20 seconds and already heading towards the airport at 350 knots. Whereas the other one, I think by the time we finally got the stall fixed and started going towards the airport, we were already at like 45 seconds and slower. We were only going 350 knots. Okay, let's line this thing up. And at 1 point, we'll call it 1.6 because we are going quite a bit faster. A couple 20 knots faster than the last one. Dump everything. As soon as we hit 290, gear down. See if we can set this thing down somewhere around 200 knots. I think this is going to work out perfectly. Look at us.
30. 20.
Okay, full brakes, reverse thrust. 120 knots to go in 16 seconds. 70 knots to go, 10 seconds to lose it. I think we're going to get this one. Oh, we did it just barely. Oh, less than half a second. But we did it! Champions! Dramatic music and cinematic, whatchamacallit. Congratulations, you won 3 airplanes on the first attempt, kind of. Hit the point exactly. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's get this thing full power for a second here. Let's see what kind of, what have they given us for... Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, 0 knots, like that. It's just nice and easy. Alright, we'll go throttle idle, flaps 2. That'll help us slow down a little bit. Let's throw the gear down too. Why not? That's always something I like to do, because it has to be, you know, it takes a second to get down to locked. If the flaps aren't quite in the right place by the time you land, it's really not a huge deal. I mean, you know, it'd be better if they were, but the gear has got to be down and locked, so don't want to be waiting for that. Alright, let's put the flaps back to 1 so we can keep some airspeed. Throw some throttle in there too. Okay, now this is looking a little bit better. Flaps 2. Flaps, we want to get below 160 before we touch, so we can use the brakes to just slam us down, you know. What's our alarm? Oh, air brake's not working. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit trickier, but I think we can still do it. Oh, damn. Okay. So, good to know. Air brakes aren't working, so we're just going to restart that one. And what do we want? 6 to do that. Okay, we've got full power. Just because I'm impatient. Alright, let's go down and catch our altitude. What's our altitude supposed to be? 1,500 right now. You can see the little bug moving down on the ILS. Oh, shoot, we're still fast. Forgot about that. too fast to even put the gear down at this point, so we're going to go flaps full and gears coming down now. We're going to come straight down. That way we can get level and start bleeding off this airspeed faster. Come on, airspeed. Go away. Normally you're my friend, but I don't want you right now.
300 minimums. 200. 150. 40.
I think this will be okay.
20.
Oh, look at us, champions. Within 100 feet. Like I knew what I was doing. Okay, got the brakes, got the reverse thrusters passing through 35 knots. Slow down, there we go. We done. Can I back up with the reverse thrust? Oh, probably, but alas, was not to be. Okay, give it all 3 airplanes on your first attempt. This kind of was. Short runway. Okay, 2,300 feet, we can probably do that. We're going to speed up at first, as we normally do. Because I'm bored. Not because I'm bored, I'm having a great time. I'm getting to record a video for YouTube. I have my own YouTube channel. Each video only gets like 10 views, but still, I have a YouTube channel. And that's pretty badass. That's really cool. But, point being, I'm not really bored, just don't want to sit here forever. So we're coming down, we're going to try to touch down at like 150. 150 should be sufficient to get us stopped, and 2,300 feet I think was 3 planes. We've got a pretty good, at this attitude with our nose tipped down nearly 15 degrees, we've got a stable airspeed of 163, but that's not gonna have to pitch up here. And I think 140 is our stall with this thing, so we're gonna have to not delay with any power there. And our air brakes don't work.
50. 40.
Great.
30. Retard.
Oh, what was that? I mean, I know it was gear, but I don't know if it was nose gear or main gear. Oh, look at that. We had to stop at the 2,300, we stopped at the 1,600. So that was pretty dang good. You know, a little bit of a problem with one of the wheels falling off, but plenty. I mean, that was actually really good. Soft touch. Touch the ground as gently as you can. Okay, what kind of... Oh, we don't have any airspeed indications. So that's not great. What kind of wind do we have? 0 winds, that's a bonus. The only way we can tell our airspeed is if the gear won't come down, but the gear comes down, so we're below 290. And we're just gonna have to... but here's the nice thing about this is with the soft touch one, I'm just gonna keep it a little bit fast anyway, even if I had my airspeed indicator. So this should be fine. But I feel like we're getting slow, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in a touch of power.
1,000.
Let's bring the flaps up so we can really take advantage of all this extra energy we've got.
500. 400. 2 minimums. 300 minimums.
Put the flaps down to give us more wiggle room on our airspeed, because I know we were flying with the flaps up. So
10.
5 feet per second. Oh, that jumped up a little bit, but 6. So it's like closer to 6 feet per second, which is under 10. So we got all 3 airplanes again, and we're slowing down. Can't tell exactly what our speed is because that part is broken. It's just fantastic. But we got her stopped. Congratulations, you've won 3 airplanes on the first attempt. That's right, I did. Ooh. Probably have to cut a little bit out there because my recording software freaked out a little bit. So if there's like a glitch or, you know, a little gap in footage, we lost about 4 seconds. So we gotta just stay in the middle of all this. And how to do that is to slow down and put some flaps in. So we need to slow down to make us more maneuverable. We need to put flaps in so we don't stall when we slow down. 700 puntos. 948 puntos. I think that's points, right, in Spanish? Oh, only 20 points. That one's gonna come back to get us. I don't remember what 3 stars was on this. But I think we're locked in, or... Come on! Oh, what's the button? Oh, I hit the wrong... See, we're really slow now. Still slow. I'll leave some power in. So we only got 20 points on one of them. We missed another one completely, and we've only been getting half points on some of them. So we may need to do this one again. Actually, this one's not really... I don't think this one's super fun. It's not fun to play, I'll tell you that for free. Maybe for some people it is, but I don't think this one's going to be super fun to watch either. So, and we're gonna hit 2 planes, so we might just leave it at that. See, we got 1,000 there, so we're doing good. Bring the power back just a touch. There we go. And I want to come in here for a landing. Okay, well there's 2 stars, so, or 2 planes. Sometimes I'll reverse them. I'll think that 3 is like the word, like, I don't know, in my head is like 3rd place, so I'll say like, what's, oh, you only need 20,000 points to get, should probably put the gear down at some point, huh? Flaps all the way. So yeah, we're gonna hit all 3 planes. And we did it in the air. We didn't even need to roll out and use all of them on the runway to scrounge for points. We got it in the air. Stop! 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 We floated for a while there. Came in pretty fast. There's 60 knots. Now again, if you had just missed 20,000 points, you just let it roll a little bit and get this last one here, which we're gonna do anyway. So our final tally is 23,081 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. What's next? Fly as fast as possible again, so... Fast as possible landing, perfect, so we're going to hit start and immediately hold Q. Oh, it's right in front of us. Oh... Shoot. I remember this one, I think. Where's our engines? Here's what we'll do. We're going to keep number 3 kind of on a low power setting to make sure it keeps operating. Actually, we're going to put it on a full power setting until now and just watch the oil. And once it gets kind of low, we'll go ahead and just keep it on idle. Because if it's not on at all, then we can't put the flaps down or anything. Or it's really hard to anyway. Uh-oh. It's on fire? Didn't know it caught on fire. Whatever, we got 48 seconds. What is our airspeed? Okay, no need for flaps because that'll just slow us down when we're already slow. So, we're not gonna make this one, I think.
500, 400, approaching minimums. 200, 150, 30.
Maybe. We might stop in time. We've only got the 1 reverse thruster, which isn't helpful when you're trying to stop. 7 seconds for... Bloody hell, I don't think we're gonna make this one, Jack. Nope. Well, and that one finally blew up, so... Alright, well, we stopped. No engines, but, you know, that's how it is sometimes. Congratulations, you won 2 airplanes. We're gonna try that one again. So we're gonna go full power, and we're going to hit nose down. well, I'll leave them all up here for a second. I'm going to pull engine 3 to idle. Focus on what I'm doing here. Let these 3 burn out. Just get ready with them. So we're going all at once. Oh, I almost... See? That's why there's little covers on them, because otherwise I would have hit engine 3 out too. Let's see how fast we're going. See, we're going faster this time, which is a bonus. Not much of a bonus. Well, maybe. Start working on those flaps here in a second. Just keep it as fast as we can. Gear down. Starting to get too slow with no flaps, so we're gonna have to dump all the flaps. Get slow, get slow, get slow, get slow. Hopefully that wasn't too hard on the gear. Nope, we survived. That engine's gonna blow up any second. Let's see if this raising the flaps actually... It looks like the raising the flaps actually helps a little bit. I don't know for sure. We've got 5 seconds. Bloody hell, slow down. Shit. I'm gonna try that one more time. Just because. Now let me think, what should we do differently? I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna go full power on all of them and tip the nose down. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's really much else we can do, but we're just gonna try it one more time. Maybe it's... just trying to think, maybe it's better to keep them at like half power for longer. Let's try keeping them at half power for longer, because that'll be something new. Okay, half power, nose down immediately. I always forget that, nose down, because that'll get us some airspeed. We've got all this potential energy while we're up at altitude, but we actually need to turn that into good moving energy instead of potential. Alright, let's check and see what... Maybe if we get it below a certain oil pressure, they'll not drop off as much. Might be... Yeah, look at that. Oh no, oil quantity is going down. Oh, okay. We're gonna keep the number... Okay, whatever. So we're still going 230, so that's good. Maybe that helped a little bit. You have to put these out or you die, so we're just gonna do that real quick.
200. 130.
No, too hard. Alright, so we're gonna try that again just because we hit too hard. That wasn't a real attempt. Okay, we're gonna go full power nose down and get us up some airspeed here. We're gonna pull the engines back a little bit. Oh, bloody hell. Go idle. Gotta fiddle with him until we can get a thrust that is not making us bleed out. So it looks like actually this is a good thrust setting that's not making us bleed out too much oil, but is still good. I don't know. Let's go full power and just get this thing to the runway. Oh, they're not even producing thrust anymore. So we're gonna go idle. And... that's gonna happen. Like I said, I think we actually have to push these out.
200. 100.
Don't stall, baby.
30.
Oh, well, screw it. Wait, do we have to... Oh, we actually have to land. Alright, well, I'm not going to be trying to do super anything crazy anymore. So, this one will be our last run. It would have been our last run the last time. But it wouldn't let us go past because I hit restart instead of continue. just going to pull them all back to idle, because it looks like at a certain point they quit producing thrust anyway, so... But we'll keep the number 3 engine. Let's get it full blast for a second. Looks like it's not really producing a whole lot of thrust anymore either. Just need it for hydraulics. Speed and aerodynamics. Okay, we've got gear down, which is producing drag, which means we're going to start slowing down. Okay, we've got to start putting the flaps in or we're going to stall. All the flaps.
1530.
Why were you not holding the brakes, you idiot? Oh, you stupid dumb idiot. Oh, this had better be 2 stars. I quit holding reverse thrust, by the way, just because at a certain point it was like, whatever. One star. Oh well, we're gonna go. Oh no, that was 2 planes, whatever. Hit the point exactly. Ooh, 60 feet. And we got a 10-knot crosswind. See how long we've been recording? 32 minutes. 60 feet, huh? And what do we say? 10-knot crosswind. Where's that page? Oh, 10-knot headwind. Oh, perfect. Headwinds are easy to do. It's easy to do short landings in headwinds because they're pushing you back. Set the sucker right down. Alright, so let's get serious about this. Let's put in 20 or 2 on the... Oh, well, we're getting pretty close here. Let's dump the flaps and the gear and hit some brakes. Not too much brakes because we do have that 10-knot headwind that's going to be a factor. I'm just worried about how much of a factor at 200 knots I'm usually dealing with. In the twin engine that I flew, we came in at 85, and in the single engine we come in at 65. So 170 is a little not what I'm used to. Let's bump our speed up just a touch, and that way we can slam it down with the brakes.
100. 15. 30.
Bam! 39 feet, 39.6 feet. That would be less than 60, I believe. So I get all 3 airplanes. Come on, stop, damn you. There we go. Let's bring the flaps up so we can watch that. Oh, didn't quite get it. Oh well. So, 3 airplanes, soft touch. 18 knots, crosswind. Come on, hit start. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. We're definitely gonna have to use the rudder on this one. Oh, this one's gonna be a pain. I'll settle for 2 planes on this one, I think. If we get 2 planes on the first go around, I'll be okay with that. So real life crosswind, you don't use all the flaps. So let's put the flaps at 2 for this particular approach. But we are too fast to put the gear down, and we need the gear more than we need the flaps. So, and we're too fast anyway. So let's put the flaps back up to 2 though to help with the crosswind. Again, I don't know how accurate this simulator is. So some things it seems to be really good with, and other things not so much. Like this rudder thing. Not quite accurate, but we'll give it to it. Come on. 11. I think 10 was all 3 planes, so we'll just deal with 11. Take the 2 planes and be done with it. Oh, we are rapidly approaching the end here, buddy. Let's get those flaps up and see if that actually helps put weight on wheels. Oh, I was holding the wrong button. We weren't holding the brakes. This was all reverse thrust, that's why. What button was I even holding? I was holding F. Which I think does nothing. That's why it took so damn long to stop. Yep, 2 planes. That's alright. I don't want to fight with it. Alright, oh, the points. 23,000 is what we need for. And we'll call it after this one. We'll be done, I think. This bad boy slowed down to like 200, and then need to put half throttle in to keep us at 200, because I keep with these ones inevitably somewhere in here I get slowed down to like 150 and it's going beep 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 beep, like, you know, the stall, and I jam it up and try to climb and it just doesn't work out. Oh, what a shame. But it looks like about this throttle setting is going to keep us, looks like 200 knots. We don't have there's those white bars on the side here. I'll cut the throttle so you can see that white bar. Throttle comes back up, now the white bar's on top. So that white bar is our trend vector, and so it tells us in the Garmin, it tells us where, if nothing changes, where you're going to be in 6 seconds. But I don't know what it is in this. But anyways, we don't see that trend vector at all, which means we're stabilized at 217. Let's see if we can get down to 200. And we're coming in on kind of our final approach path here. Slow down just a touch more. Don't want to mess with the throttle a whole lot. Let's put the gear down. That's something that needs to happen anyway. And that'll get us slowed down a touch in real life anyway. Again, I don't know how accurate this game is. Well, it looks like it helped a little bit. Yeah, because we're going down. I haven't touched the throttle. We're slowing down.
1,000.
Gotta get this pig slowed down. Let's come in a little bit hot so we can roll and get all of them on the runway too.
500. 400.
We're coming in hot!
200. 150. 30.
Oh, air brake doesn't work. Great. I was worried that this would go off without a hitch. I don't think it matters on the ground nearly as much. Kind of the big thing on the ground for when airliners hit, they even sometimes have an auto deploy for the air brakes, and they call them for spoilers. So when you hit, those things go up, and then the wing basically stops working. So it gets weight on wheels to help slow the plane down. Come on, let's roll through. There we go. We got all of them. 26,582 points. We only need 23, I think, for all 3 planes. So we did good. Let's see what kind of, I don't know what I was talking about. Alright, so, what the hell is it? Oh, I didn't get all 3. That's why. We might try this one again. See, we've got 3 more. So yeah, we'll save that for part 3. That'll be part 2, so part 3 we'll finish up. Probably put it out whenever this comes out. I'll probably put out part 3 the next day. So, thanks for watching.